Hey ADN students, and I wanted to go ahead and get this recording done so I could further explain your Peds Clinic information. And I apologize for my voice, but this is as good as it's going to get today. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the D2L site because I've been uploading some stuff this morning and you guys are probably getting alerts that I'm uploading stuff. So I've got them branched into the extravaganza, the donor drive, and then the learning center. And I went ahead and uploaded some things just so you guys get an idea. So one thing that I'm going to have you guys do in this is that you guys are going to do an evaluation. Excuse me, guys. So I've got one of these for each one of your components. So what you'll basically do is you will evaluate yourself, and we'll do things like communicating with the group, adhering to the group designated goals / deadlines, quality of work, cooperation, and then your teammates will also do one of these on you. So if you are the chair, you'll be doing these on each member of your group. It's more work, but you're getting more points for being the chair in this. And if you are the members of the group, then you will be evaluating your chair is what I was wanting to do. But I'll look at it a little bit more and see if I need more. But basically what I'm doing is you guys are just kind of evaluating how you think you did as a group, and how you think you're doing in your own way. So that's the egg extravaganza, and that will be the same for each one. So for Be the Match, I'll probably keep you guys in your groups that I've got you assigned for your learning centers if you guys are going to do the presentations, and I'll explain that in a second. Or if you're going to go it alone, then you'll just do a self evaluation. Here is the rubric for the extravaganza, and this is how I'm doing your points. Okay. Excuse me. So for I've got each part by attendance and involvement, and so you guys can kind of see, you know, obviously you get more points if you volunteered to chair and that you committed, you know, plenty of hours to get what you need. And I've got it broken down all the way from like 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and 0. And to receive a passing grade for this event, you have to get 16 or more points. So that's how I'm actually evaluating whether you pass or fail that component of clinic. It's pretty self-explanatory. So that is the egg extravaganza. And then, of course, you know, you guys know we're using 588 where you can post all your information. So here is the Be the Match donor drive. This is what I've been working on mostly this morning. So the self-evaluation, again, I want you to evaluate how you think you contributed to it. And then if you're doing this as a team, then you can evaluate, you know, your partners. And so here is how I've decided to go ahead and grade this. This is a little less complicated than the egg extravaganza. So the donor drive that we're going to do, ideally what I would like to do is set this up the week of April 1st. I think it's the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, probably just the 1st and 2nd though. And what we're planning on doing is I'm planning on putting tables up at the entrances, maybe at the Logan Fitness Center, major points of entry into the college. And what I would like you guys to do is kind of man these booths and kind of get the word out to people. But where the emphasis is going to be is if you can present to students. And we all know that when you go to Sam's or any of these places and a vendor tries to get you to come over to their booth, people usually kind of put their hand up and say, no, I'm not interested, and keep on walking. So really what I want you guys to do is I want you in these classrooms. And so today I've actually sent out an announcement to the entire John A. Logan faculty staff to kind of get the word out on what we're doing. And the response has been overwhelmingly positive. I have people writing back who have had their own struggles with family members, personal or their own, who have lost loved ones to cancers. And so the support that I'm getting from faculty is overwhelmingly positive. And so I don't think we'll have any trouble getting into these classrooms. So what I've decided to do is if you present to a classroom of students, and we're talking like 5-10 minutes max, okay, I want you to be able to do this condensed and get the word out, then you can get 5 points for that. And then actively participating in the drive and providing documentation of your involvement. I think that's going to be the key here. And so what I'll do is I'll create a log sheet for you guys And every time you do work towards the event, you need to log it on like I said, I'll make you guys a log form so you can log. So if you posted to your social media account, you need to log that. If you presented to your work, you can log that. That's basically what I'm wanting, is you guys to keep a detailed record of what you did to participate in this event. So if you go to a classroom and present to students, that's easy. That's an easy 5 points. If you present to 2 classes of students, that's an additional 5 points. If you are not able to go to a classroom, then you can earn your points by volunteering hours. So for every 2 hours that you give me on the dates of the donor drive, such as manning the booth, you'll get 2.5 points. And then you'll get 0 points for not participating, not being present, not being volunteering. So to successfully pass this portion, you'll need to achieve at least 12 points, okay? So again, an easy way to do this is to keep a log and present to 2 classrooms, or you could keep a log, present to 1 class, and volunteer 2 hours. Any combination of points to get you those 12 points will give you a successful passing grade. So again, if you're someone who doesn't want to go to these classrooms, you're going to be manning these booths for several hours. So as long as you get your 12 points and you can prove to me that you can get your 12 points, like I said, that's how I'll do this. So for those of you who are going to the classrooms, if you're choosing to do a presentation, I've got a Dropbox in our D2L site that you can upload your presentation in. Or again, you guys can fly off the cusp and you can just present verbally without any animations or anything. Whatever you decide to do, either write it up for me, put it in the Dropbox, just so I know what you're doing when you're going into these classrooms. Like I said, the faculty is supporting this wholeheartedly, so we're not going to have an issue getting into these classrooms to do speaking. So again, keep it to 5 to 10 minutes, nothing overly lengthy. Okay, so that's the Be the Match. And then the final thing that I've got is your Learning Center. So like I said, I've had these in here for over a week. So I've got the dress code, I've got your teaching plan groups, your teaching assignments, and then your self-evaluation. If there is some issue with the groups, please reach out to me individually so that I can make accommodations if necessary. Like I said, I want you guys to give me a markup of what you're wanting to do for these teaching plans, because I don't want you guys to all do the same thing. There's lots of cool things that you guys can do with these teaching plans. If you're really stuck for ideas, again, reach out to me. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that you can do. Germs is always a popular one. Dental health is always popular. Healthy eating, exercise. One thing that I'm really kind of loving right now is it candy or is it medication? Presentations to kids on what is considered candy and what's not. That's a big thing, especially with children. So again, if you're stuck, reach out to me. I'll give you my input, and we'll kind of see if we can work out in terms of your presentation for these groups. But my hope is that you guys are going to have fun with this. Okay, these are all really fun events, really rewarding events. And so my intent is not to cause you guys undue stress. I'm really hoping that you guys will kind of jump in with this and have some fun with these events, okay? And then the last thing I'm just going to show you is where my Dropbox is. Like I said, if you guys don't know, I like the Dropbox because it doesn't get lost in my email that way. And that way, if you guys email it, and for some reason it ends up in my junk folder, this is very, very easy for me. It timestamps it. It's just much simpler for me if you guys can do it all through D2L. So, we'll talk about Peds ATI remediation at a different date. I've got the extravaganza proposals, I've got your learning center, teaching plans, and then I've got your Be the Match. If you guys are presenting, I will open this if you guys opt to present, so that you can drop those in there for me. And that's really it. So this is the clinic stuff. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm not as available on my email as I normally am this week, but I will try to check it every single day if at all possible. Okay. So again, hope you guys have a little bit of rest this week, because we're gonna hit the ground running as soon as we get back next week. Okay. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.